It's time for the second whiskey review of the night. There's some very interesting stories connected to this one in the very short time that I've had it. Let me start with what the whiskey is, first of all. This is Ardbeg Alligator, which is an Islay single malt that has been aged in freshly charred American oak casks. So in that sense, it's been aged a bit more like Kentucky bourbon or Tennessee whiskey than actual Scotch, which is done in older barrels that have been reused over time. So these have been done in freshly charred barrels, very heavily charred barrels apparently. And as you can see here, I only have about, it looks to be 20% of it left, if I'm correct. And after tonight, this is going to be retired to my expensive liquor collection, in which I save bottles of things that have about 10 to 20% left that cost an arm and a leg, to await either special guests or the end of the world. So if an asteroid hits the world, if asteroids head to Earth, I'm going to be drinking all my absinthes and expensive scotches and whatnot. Zombie apocalypse happens, I'm going to be a drunken zombie when I'm bitten. Or when Lindy West is elected president, I'm going to just go and drink until I die of alcohol poisoning. This was a gift to me from a coworker and her boyfriend. Because it was a gift, I was very, very liberal in how I drank it. I thought it would be one of the cheaper Scotch whiskeys, even though it's an Islay single malt. And lo and behold, when I look it up tonight, it actually costs $120, and it's been sold out for 2 or 3 months. And basically, I was drinking this while I was already dead drunk, which is... I'm never going to do that again with Scotch. Believe me, I've already learned my lesson. And I've already baptized my pants and the concrete patio with this Scotch. I was drinking it on a windy night, and my glass actually got blown over and shattered all over the ground after it splashed on my pants. So literally, I spilled about $20 worth of Scotch, even though it was like just this much on my pants and on the ground. So that's a funny story behind that. So the moral of the story is never take a coworker's gift for granted. The reason why she got it is because both her boyfriend and I are huge devotees of drinking Scotch and other fine liquors, but I wasn't expecting her to go that all out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Would you look at that? A gnat just flew into my fucking Scotch. Yeah, the weather around here has been kind of weird, so there's been lots of gnats flying around. And this one decided to commit suicide in the most expensive way possible. I'm going to see if I can fish this little boy out. Yeah, there we go. Can you see it? No. It's... Yeah. Anyways, on to this. As I said, Islay single malt in charred American casks, freshly charred American casks. It's not been chill distilled. It's that cask strength, so 52.8%, if memory serves correctly. Let me check the box here. 51.2%. Okay. Spicy. Oh, you smell that charring, that really... it's not like a peaty smokiness, but like a burnt smokiness. Like You know, like good Chiave wood, or as you guys mostly know it on the mainland, mesquite wood. Sort of breadiness, like a spice breadiness, like a Russian rye bread or maybe a gingerbread or something like that, where it's a very spicy grain. There's sort of an underlying sweetness under that sort of spiciness and smokiness. Like a barbecue sauce. I'm not sure what the type of barbecue sauce, but it's the kind that's got that smoky yet still very sweet, almost caramelized scent to it. Vanilla, vanilla with tannins. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting so much out of this. You know, each time I go back to it, I'm smelling something new. And there's almost just a very slight fruitiness behind that. Almost, it might almost be the alcohol though, but like that sort of very like tropical fruit almost behind it, but it's very light. Ah, I know. You know, that's sort of like that jerk sauce that they put onto you know, a sort of jerk sauce. Um, you know, and that smoky wood that they cook the jerk chicken on. Yeah, there's definitely hints of that. That's what I'm getting out of it. Oh, okay. I'm already at 7 minutes, so I better get to like drinking this. So let me lower this to about 35% here. This is a real trick. Okay, just a few drops more. Okay, there we go. And it's still got a very dark color to it. And that seems to have lessened the intensity of the smell, but let's go in for the taste now. Mm. Of course, a very long, smoky peat finish. It has those hints of oak, vanilla. You know, I don't know how you would put it, but sort of like a smoky creaminess. I know it doesn't sound, it sounds strange, but that's definitely what I'm getting, a smoky creaminess out of it. In contrast, the sweetness is very upfront with this one, but it sort of descends into like this very dry finish, and it's just this amazing feeling on the tongue that it leaves. Just the smoky creaminess that just goes on, rolling on your tongue. It just, like a blanket of vanilla cream smoke on your tongue. That's the only way I can put it, really. Just, it's still going too. I mean, I don't know how long this finish is going to last. That sort of tropical fruitiness, that sort of tropical fruitiness is very upfront and very quick. I wouldn't say it's like tropical fruitiness. I mean, maybe like if you burnt guava wood or burnt like a tropical tree or something like that, that sort of fruitiness. Now I'm getting like lemon notes in the finish. Mm. That's what I really, really like, is when something has got like this really multifaceted sort of experience to it, where either whether with cigar, pipe, tobacco, or with alcohol, where each time you drink it, you're getting something new out of it, and I just love it. Yeah. It's like a work of art, you know. It's a definite work of art. Mm. You know, just that oakiness that pops and appears before the peat comes in. Mm. And it's sort of like a there's like a barbecue sauce that sort of goes into vanilla jerk sauce, maybe. Oh my goodness! I, I I definitely abused this poor baby too much. This was not something you drank after you drank something else. This is something you start the night with. Oh my goodness. Mm. Well, my friends, I'll leave you with that. I don't know if you'll be able to find Ardbeg alligator, um, but if you do, my goodness, buy yourself that fucking bottle, even if it costs you $160. Highly recommend it. You have yourself a good night now, and cheers to you, Robbie Burns. Cheers to you. A man's a man like that.